Who was the absolute best person you ever met streaming? You would never trade that experience, as far as streaming goes, not a relationship or if you were involved with these people, you can include them, but just purely from a streaming standpoint, who was the best that you ever streamed with? And tell me a little bit about the experience.
Okay, that's a good question. I would honestly say Goocheese. I really trust her. I really respect her. She's taught me a lot, and I don't know. It was we kind of bonded over the chicken thing. I feel like in a way, and then we kind of like went our own way with dudes, and chicken didn't like that. Um, he would call both AK and IBL and just kind of start shit. But as a person, like off camera, I like her a lot. I like her. I like what she's been through. I have a lot of respect for that, and we've had a lot of fun with the streams we've made together. And I don't know, Michael. Michael's a lot of fun too. Like I like him a lot. Like I would say off camera he's amazing, but he's kind of the same on camera. So like you know, I don't know. You do crazy shit with Michael and you have a good time, and that's basically what you do with Michael. And I love streaming with Michael. But Gucci's is probably, I would say, Gucci's might be my favorite, to
Can
be
you share,
honest.
like, what's your favorite Gucci's moment with her?
Oh my God. Uh, I really liked when they came over in November. I got to know her a lot better. I got to stream with her a lot more. I don't know. I would say the first couple nights we went out, the night I peed on Michael. Um, I don't know if you heard about like the situation where she kind of like went down on me, but that was, I wouldn't say it was like a blast. It was kind of weird, but like I don't know. It was just kind of funny
Right.
content for me because I'm like, LOL, like, people thought we are going to hate each other. We just didn't.
Who was your worst experience streaming with?
Huh. That's a great question. It's a really good question. I really liked streaming with LD. I actually used to have a lot of fun streaming with Chicken. I don't know. Like, worst experience. Okay. My friend that I maced, that was the worst experience.
Okay, can you tell me about that a little bit? Because I'm not really familiar with that. So
Oh my
it
God.
seems
It's,
like you went viral for macing your friend or something.
I did. Oh God. I don't even remember most of it, but I know that, like, I didn't take macing very seriously. And in the community, I was kind of like, okay, this is like a jackass type of a prank, and I didn't really think of it as something that was going to harm somebody. I know that sounds really stupid and really naive, and it was, but I kind of was in the I want to be like them phase where I was like, oh, like I would have never considered macing anybody if IP2 didn't make it a thing, like it would have never popped in my head.
Right.
So I think that, like, my friend who got maced, we've always done crazy shit together. I probably wouldn't have done it if it would have been someone else, but because in my head it was a joke, um, which was a terrible joke. I don't know. I just, I guess I thought it was a good idea, 10 shots deep, to spray my friend at point blank. And it was really fucked up, actually. And
Did you get
it's,
a dono to do that, or did you just do it?
I think I made like $5 doing that,
Okay.
honestly.
So you're
Yeah.
basically drunk. Somebody basically dared you to mace your friend. You did it. What was the fallout from that? Because it sounded like you got a lot of shit over that.
Oh, I did. And I deserved a little bit of it, but I think if people knew the community, they wouldn't have given me that kind of shit. Like if they knew the IP2 world, and frankly, no offense to my boyfriend, but I had this conversation with him the other day. If you provoke people and they attack you, you're the asshole if you mace them. If people are just going about doing their everyday thing and you just provoke them to the point where they want to attack you, it doesn't give you a right to mace them, right? And so that was pretty much my standard initially, like for everything. But when it happened with my friend, like it didn't register to me as it was very dangerous. It was probably it could have blinded him. It could have done so many things that I didn't think about. And I just I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of shit for it, but a lot of the IP2 community was like, oh, CX effect. You know, they didn't like hate me for it, but everyone online did. I mean, everybody online did. But my best friend in Ohio, she watched it, and you know, she actually laughed at some of it because she's like, I know where your head was at with some of this stuff because you're a dork and that was stupid, but it was kind of funny because like that's so you. But on the other hand, it's like all these other people that didn't know me, they're like, oh my God, you piece of shit. Like, how could you do that? And I'm like, confused because in my head, I didn't realize how bad of a thing it was. I've been maced by Steel Puma before. And the first thing in my mind wasn't to call the cops. The first thing in my mind wasn't to scream and freak out. Like, I just took it, you know? Um, Stupid logic, very stupid logic. But that was kind of how my brain was working with it, I guess.